This morning in House Talk, we'd all like to own our own home, but in an unstable housing market, how do you know if you should rent or buy? Joining us this morning is Stephen Antoni from the Rhode Island Association of Realtors with more. Good morning.
Good morning again.
All right, now this is obviously on everyone's mind. People are talking about the housing market right now, but do you ever find that people are afraid to buy a home?
I don't think that it's afraid. I think some of them are unable to buy. Some of the lending requirements now, there are some banks that are even requiring up to 20% down, and some people just can't afford that. I mean, as far as wanting to buy, yeah, I think they still want to buy homes. According to the National Association of Home Builders, they said that the American people, 75% of them still want to own a home.
Yeah.
So there are definitely the people out there that want to buy. I don't think they're afraid of buying.
So I mean, that's got to be a reason why most people rent then, is that they're kind of forced into that. But is there ever really a good time to be renting?
Well, sure. The example you just mentioned, some people aren't ready to buy yet. Maybe they haven't saved up enough money for a down payment. Maybe from a job stability standpoint, they're not sure if their job is going to be around or not. There's also a large portion of the population that like to have somebody else doing everything. They like to have a landlord that's going to make sure the lawn looks nice and the painting and the roof and the electric and the plumbing and everything works. They just don't want the hassle of it. So for some people, renting is a great option. Even the transient people who are maybe coming in and out of jobs, getting out of a rent is a lot easier to do than getting out of a house. There's nothing you have to do except leave.
How is that easier?
Well, how is it easier to leave?
Yeah.
Well, if you own a home and you have to sell a home, you got to wait till the house sells. You have to wait till maybe you sold it enough to pay off the bank.
Right.
If for example the market's turned around and you owe more than the house is worth, it's not that easy to get out of that house. So it's a lot easier to get out of the rental.
Absolutely.
The benefits are certainly there for the owners of homes. According to the National Association of Realtors, 31% or 31 times greater value is in the owner as opposed to the renter. So their net worth is just, well, as I said, 31 times that of a renter's.
Oh, something to keep in mind. All right, Steve, thank you so much for all the helpful information. And for more on renting versus buying, head to foxprovidence.com.